Right, welcome. Now we're looking at sinking fund. Very important. Alright. And you need to understand this process because one day when you own your own business, yes, I know you want to own your own business, you'll have to set up sinking fund for all your assets that depreciates in value so that you can buy new assets and continue operating as a business. Right, so the cost of a bus is 1.2 million rand. So if I buy a bus today, it costs me 1.2 million. It's expected that the value of this bus will depreciate on a reducing balance per annum to 491,520 in 4 years' time. So if I sell my bus in 4 years' time, my book value or trade-in value or scrap value would be 491,520 rand. The price of a new bus is expected to increase by 15% per annum. So in 4 years' time, when I want to buy a new bus, I need to understand that it's going to be 1.2 million times my 15% or 115% per year to get the new value, but it's going to cost me more in 4 years' time. I hope you understand that basics. So number one, calculate the percentage annual rate of depreciation of the bus. So I know the bus cost me 1.2 million. When I sell it, it's 491,520. They say reducing balance per annum in 4 years' time. So therefore I need to know I'm going to use A equal B 1 minus I to the power N. Right, so if we come here, future value 1 minus I. In future my bus is 491,520. Present value 1.2 million, right? Don't go write 1,2 more. We write 1, 2 with 5 zeros. No? 1 minus I and N is over 4 years. If I divide this by that, I get 0,4096. So 491,520 divided by 1.2 million. Give me that. I'm left with 1 minus I to the power 4. Now I find fourth root on both sides. So there the fourth root. Fourth root of this minus this 1, or 1 minus the fourth root there would give me 0,2 times 100, shift my comma 2 spaces, and the rate would be 20%. So what we are saying is the bus, every year I drive it, it is 20% less in value than it was the previous year. So every year I only have 80% of the bus value left. Alright? 2 marks for substitution, right? So proper values and N, 1 for simplification, 1 for answer. Alright, so that's the first part. Now second part of a sinking fund, a bus needs to be replaced in 4 years' time. Calculate the value of the sinking fund that needs to be set up to pay for the new bus. Assume the old bus will be traded in at its depreciation value of 491,520 for 2 marks, right? So first we need to understand that bus increases in value. So I have to find the new price of a bus in 4 years' time. Alright, so the future value of a sinking fund, 1.2. Remember it's 15% per annum. 15 divided by 100 gives me 0,15 plus 1 would give me 1,15 to the power 4. Minus the trade-in value. So it's always the new price minus the book value or the trade-in value or the scrap value. So I need to ensure that in 4 years' time I have 1,607,287 rand 50 cents to buy a new bus. Right? This is after I trade in the old bus. Right? Do you follow? So 1 mark for substitution, 1 mark for answer. Actually should be more, 3 marks as far as I'm concerned, but that's how the examiner set it up. Alright, so calculate the percentage increase in the cost of the bus in 4 years. So whenever we say percentage increase, it will be the new price minus the old price divided by the old price times 100. Right, so we look here, percentage increase, shortcut, it's almost increasing by 15% per annum. So 1,15 to the power 4, remember the bus was 100% its normal value, gives me 1,74900,625. Right, if I get rid of the 1, So from 100% increase the extra, shift the comma 2 spaces, 74.90%. Right? Or you could have said whatever value we have here minus the 1.2 million divided by 1.2 million times 100, and it would give you the same answer. So 1 mark for substitution, 1 mark for increase. Alright, then last but not least, that goes with the sinking fund. Alright, normally we ask you to calculate the value of X. Right, so calculate the amount that must be invested monthly into a sinking fund to cover the replacement cost of the past in 4 years' time. The interest paid by the financial institution is 9% per annum, compounded monthly. Payments are made at the end of each month. Alright, so we want to know how much we're investing monthly. What is the value of X? Right, so we already have the value of my sinking fund. So that now becomes my future value. The monthly repayment, 9 divided by 100 times 12, gives me 0.0075. So future value annuity equation, F equal to X, 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 divided by I. So there X, 1 plus 0.075 would give me 1.07475. That's 4 times 12 because it's 4 years compounded monthly. 48 minus 1 divided by my I, which is 0.075. If I simplify all that, it becomes 57.52071111. This divided by that then would give me 27,942 rand 76 cents. So every month I would put this in to ensure that I have 1.6 million rand ready when I want to buy a new bus. It's also very effective if, say, my bus picks up problems after 2 years, etc., and I want to trade it in. Generally, just a little bit extra would be needed then to purchase a new bus. But we always have to ensure that we keep our assets safe and we can replace them, especially if they're bringing in money. Right, so 1 mark for I, 1 mark for the sinking fund value or the future value, 1 mark for adding 1 plus the 0.075 or 1 plus I, 1 for substitution, 1 for simplifying, 1 for answer, 6 marks. So that's the general route of a sinking fund. So generally we would ask you other route, first to calculate what the book value would be. Then from book value you want the new inflated price of a bus. Subtract the 2, we get the sinking fund. And then we use the sinking fund value to calculate what X should be. So that's the general format of how we set up a sinking fund problem. Hope you follow, hope you understand. I know the video is a bit long. Pause if you must. All the best. Goodbye.